Both England and Japan started their World Cup campaigns with victories, but somebody's got to lose this one. My name's Mark. Let's talk rugby. England versus Japan. This one is in the Stade de Nice in Nice. It's on Sunday, 17th of September. Kickoff is 8 p.m. BST. This is world number 6 versus world number 14. So England, after that victory over Argentina, actually climbed up 2 spots, replaced Argentina as the 6th ranked team in the world, and also now the highest ranked team on this side of the draw. So we're going to have a look at the teams, starting with England. So fullback, we got Freddie Stewart. I think he's pretty secure in his position, even though there was talk of Marcus Smith maybe being tried out there, but unless he has an absolute nightmare, I can't see that happening. Right wing, then we got Johnny May. Essentially got Joe Marchant and Manu Tuilagi. So again, looking for that punch from Tuilagi and a bit more, creativity from Marchant. Elliot Daly on the left wing there as well. So, Daly and May, both of them have talent. I just feel like, at least the test level, they need to find a bit of form. Then you got George Ford, who put in, a bit of a masterclass against Argentina, not just with his drop goals, his game management as well. You got Alex Mitchell continuing at 9 as well, And what a World Cup story could be for him, initially left out of the squad, then Van Poortvliet gets injured, and he jumps from, sitting at home to starting, important, the most important games in the pool for England. Front row, then you got Joe Marler, Jamie George and Kyle Sinclair. So, Marler preferred over Genge for this one. It's on paper, it's a decent front row for England. It's just, the pack struggled until that game really against Argentina, where we saw them kind of, especially defensively, imposing themselves. Second row, then you got Maro Toji and Ollie Chesham. Seems to be the preferred partnership there now, so you can pretty much call in the first choice guys. Back row kind of changes up again. Courtney Laws is kind of the ever-present in the back row. He's at 6. Ben Earls now is at 7. And Lewis Ludlam comes in at 8. So, another person in the 8th shirt. And you kind of wonder when somebody's going to make that their own and, other than injury, kind of not have it on the back. Onto the bench then we have Theo Dan, Ellis Genge, Will Stewart, George Martin, Billy Vunipola. So, still looking for Big Billy to make impact from the bench with his carries. But, is he going to be, is he going to come back and be the starting 8 again? I'm not too sure. You got Ben Youngs there, Marcus Smith and Ollie Lawrence. So, Smith, I think in this game is kind of interesting because, Japan, they love to throw the ball around. Their skills are not up to the level of 2019. So with Smith, it could go either way like that. He could pick his way through the defense and, give a lovely pass that creates a try that maybe wins the game. Or it could be that, Japan pick off one of his passes and go on to score. So when he comes on, whether it's positive or negative impact, it will be interesting. And you got Ollie Lawrence in 23 there covering. So, it's a decent England team. Like, it's just that they've been in such poor form coming in. You forget that most of these guys are good players. They had that window against Argentina and a win here then, and suddenly this players really start to believe rather than just telling themselves that they believe. And, this team, they have the potential really to transform, almost overnight, if they can get that little bit of extra confidence. Onto the Japanese team then. So we got front row is Keita Inagaki, Shota Horie and Jiwon-gu. So going full strength there. It's hard to tell in terms of these two front rows, because I think both of them are, they seen better days in terms of their form. So who's going to get on top, I'm not sure. The second row, then you got Jack Cornelsen and Amato Fakatava. Back row then is Michael Leach, Peter Labouchage, and Kazuki Himeno. So Himeno coming back in is really big for Japan. Like, the captain there, he was a withdrawal for the game against Chile. So hopefully he is 100% right for this one, and he's going to have a big impact on this game, because I think he's probably at the moment their best player. Halfbacks then you got Yutaka Nagare and Mikiya Matsuda. Right wing is Jone Nakabula. The centers, Ryoto Nakamura and Tomeki Osada. So, they're definitely a downgrade on the 2019 version, but still, if it's the same for both teams. If they click, they're going to look really good. If not quite, they can look, below par. Right wing then you got Kotaro Matsushima, and at fullback we got Sumisi Masirewa. On the bench we have Atsushi Sakate, Craig Miller, Asali Aivalu, Warner Dearns, Kanji Shimokawa, Naoto Saito, Dylan Riley, and Lamano Lemeki. So, there's just some decent players in the Japan team. I just think that form has been a problem for them, and it's the same for both teams again. So who do you think is going to win this one? It's kind of difficult to go with, because again, both of them were in such terrible form coming into the tournament, but both of them won their opening games. England's obviously a more significant win because it was against a tougher team, and a team that was actually ranked higher than them in the world as well. But, Japan will have taken confidence of just that run out against Chile. Chile actually put it up to them as well. So it wasn't just like kind of a walk in the park for them, but they came through in the end and were able to tack on a couple of extra tries as well in there. So it's going to be a close one, but again, it's one of these ones where my heart and my head are saying different things. My heart is with Japan as my second team, but my head says that England are going to take this one out, and probably, it's probably going to be a close one, maybe a converted try between the teams.